Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Taikyokills. Before we begin today's video, I want you guys to ask the like button to let you borrow this memory card. Use that memory card to save San Andreas data with full of cheat codes on it and give it back to him so it's corrupted, alright?
Why did this happen? Why is everything Africa?
Tap that like button for me. So we got another Golf with Fleur video right now. We finally got a release date and pricing on the French Waltz fragrance, you know what I'm saying?
French Waltz.
And I'll actually show you guys the video now. This was posted by Golf with Fleur. So let's watch this video and then we'll discuss.
On devrait sauter.
Nah, I'm good here.
Non. C'est juste là.
How far is it?
C'est tout presse. L'air c'est chaud et l'eau tenture. On peut se faire chasser au soleil.
Okay.
Fais-moi confiance.
Why should I?
Oh là là.
When?
French Waltz.
So how'd you guys like the commercial slash skit thing? We got to see some familiar faces in there. We see Rain in there. She's always looking fly. That's Tyler Creator's homegirl, so you guys may have seen him or them in a few photos together. I don't know if they're in a relationship or not. We don't do that on this channel.
We don't do that here.
We don't do speculation, gossip shit. This isn't the shade room, so I don't know. But onto the fragrance. Now this fragrance is an EDP, which is eau de parfum. There are several types of fragrances when you think. Now, a lot of us in America, we just tend to, especially the men, say cologne, but that's actually incorrect. Cologne is a very small on the grand scale of fragrances, types of fragrances. So you have your eau fraiche, you have your EDT, your EDC, which is your eau de cologne, and it's actually weaker than the EDT, eau de toilette, and then you have your EDP, eau de parfum, and then you have your parfum, which is gonna be your pure, like concentrated, heavily concentrated, like as strong as it gets. So this being an eau de parfum, this is the direct, like right before the next, just pure parfum. So there's a little fragrance knowledge for you. It's gonna release on December 13th in 3 sizes. You can get it in a 100 milliliter size for $200, a 50 milliliter size for $150, or oddly enough, a 10 milliliter size, which I've never heard of, for $40. Now, for you guys that are wondering or didn't see my summer pickup, because I do have still a sample of this left, and if you guys can look on Reddit too. I did a pretty good review. And just a little bit of a show and tell here. So you guys can see, I know a little bit about fragrances. I love especially the house of Issey Miyake, which in the fragrance community we would consider a designer fragrance. But yeah, I've got some Dior Sauvage, some Black is Black, a little bit of Chrome by Zaro. So I've got a lot. Now I do have some samples of French Waltz. I actually had 2. I went through one and I pretty much went through this one. A little tidbit here, that's actually JT, Tyler Creator's cousin, jumping off the cliff. You guys may recognize him from the Corso in the What's Your Name video. Yep, that's actually him. And another thing, never leave your fragrances exposed like this to sunlight. Keep them in their box in a cool place because the heat can wear down and break down the molecules in the fragrances. I just did this for display purposes for you all, so you guys can see I'm not just blowing smoke out my ass. All right, now let's get into this review. Let's get into this breakdown. This is more of, I would classify as what's known in the fragrance community as a designer fragrance. So designer fragrances, you're gonna talk about houses that are very well known for making clothes, and they make fragrances on the side. So those are your Versace, like Versace Eros, Dior Sauvage, Issey Miyake and all of their lineups, you know, like that. Those are house fragrances, and typically those are gonna run you up to about maybe $125 max for a 100 milliliter. And like for instance, I bought Issei Noir Ombre and Oran San for about 125, and those are 100 milliliters, but those are like exclusive Middle Eastern releases, and so that was understandable. But typically you won't see fashion or designer fragrances higher than 125. So it's kind of odd to see French Waltz being priced at $200 for 100 milliliters. It's actually really odd. Those are more of what we call niche fragrance prices. So niche fragrances are companies that specialize in nothing but fragrances. Like they don't do clothes here and there, or they do nothing but fragrances. I think Tom Ford may be one. There's a few. I've got very few niche fragrances because, man, they are really expensive. We're talking like $300 for a 100 milliliter bottle. So now I know Tyler, you know, shout out to him. He's doing his thing. I think he even said that Golf with Fleur is finally where he wants it to be. Anything else before that was like a test. So you guys know that this is the pricing you're seeing. This is it. This is what we're gonna get for everything from now on here on out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to him for, you know, realizing his dream. But I think personally $200 is a little bit too much to pay for essentially a designer fragrance. Now, me saying that, y'all know I'm gonna get it.
Because you're stupid?
Y'all know I'm gonna get it. One, I'm a fragrance hoe. Hey girl! So it is what it is. I gotta see. And for me, it's not a blind buy, which I strongly advise you guys never blind buy a fragrance. You can, if you base it off reviews and stuff, but try to test it out first. So it's not a blind buy for me because I have tried it twice. And again, I think 200 is too high. Maybe 125. Maybe even I'll let you go with 150, just because it's, you know, like you're trying to get your foot in the door and whatever the case may be. I could probably let that go, but 200, man, that's steep. I would recommend, I can't even say the freaking 100 milliliter or the 50 milliliter is worth it for 100, because it's just a $50 price point. You know what I'm saying? So, but we'll get off into the fragrance this way. So for you all that want to get it anyway, you guys can know what to expect. Now, I hate that I'm spraying this because I only have so little left, but I am gonna get it anyway. So you guys can know what I'm talking about too. I do fragrances. My dad was into fragrances. Like fragrances is my thing, you know what I'm saying? But so here's a little valve, and freaking what I'll do is, so you can spray it on your clothes and you're gonna get the longest lasting if you spray the fragrance on your clothes, but I really advise against it. That's because fragrance is meant to be sprayed on your skin, because everyone has unique chemistry, unique oils, and it's meant to kind of mix with those oils in your body and project more. So now it's been a while since I've worn this. I wore it like to my girlfriend's friend's wedding reception. So don't shake it as well. I don't know why. I guess because it's this little bottle, but shaking fragrances can disturb the molecules and break them down faster. So try not to do that, all right? So we'll get a little spritz there. That was a sloppy spritz. Right off the back, you got your top notes. I did say in my previous, it's similar to l'Odyssée pour Homme, and it is in a way that it has that citrus top note, but the top notes are gonna like fade away within 5 to 15 minutes. So try to base your you know, what you're gonna get off of those heart notes in the middle, or middle notes, which are gonna last a lot longer, for about anywhere from like 25 to 50 minutes at best. So these are heavy floral notes, which it makes sense. This is a Golf with Fleur, you know what I'm saying? So these are heavy. I would say rose, maybe labadum. Off the bat, you'll get maybe grapefruit accords like that at the top. The base notes, now you're gonna have to wait, and the base notes are the very bottom notes. So you have to wait for about 50 minutes to really get the base notes out of it. But from what I remember, it was more of like a chamomile kind of flower smell on the base notes. I mean, I think he went like top citrus, middle and bottom base notes, all floral. Accord wise, it's very sweet, very floral. Now, when you say accord wise, you're thinking of like types of smells, or like, is it sweet, fruit, musky, woody? Those are your accords, and it's a very sweet accord, very floral accord. So definitely, I'm gonna get me a freaking 100 milliliter bottle. It is what it is. Make fun of me, call me what you want, all right? But I'm getting one. Call me if you get lost, damn it. I'm getting one, all right? I hope you guys that are gonna get one have success in it. I'm gonna try and keep my eyes peeled for any Golf with Fleur updates and things like that. So till next video, guys, have a good one. Don't forget to smash that like button, all right? We're trying to fucking make it here, and I can only do that with you guys' help. You follow me on Instagram at Taikyokills. Follow me on everything at Taikyokills, all right? And my sleeve has decided to eat my watch. This is one thing I hate about some fucking irrelevant to the video. This is one thing I hate about certain sleeves, man. Like they just destroy the watch. And it's like, bro, this is a decent sized bevel too. Like this isn't even a small bevel, but whatever, man. Taikyokills has been real. Catch you guys on the next video. I'm out.